No.
We're shifting to rugby now, and soon I'll be talking future plans with the head of our rugby union. But first we visit a small town where the local club used to be the breeding ground for some of New Zealand's top players. Not any longer. Once thriving clubs are shrinking, and there are fears the game is dying. Georgina Ball in the Hauraki Plains town of Pairoa, where they're trying to save footy in the face of dwindling popularity and money.
Pairoa West Rugby Club once boasted 3 teams, but now they're down to just 1. Surely evidence grassroots rugby is struggling. But at the dairy down the road, owner Ashwin Kumar says no, rugby is still very much alive and kicking in Pairoa.
All the locals, they come inside there every day, talking about the game, asking us to come over, so we can come watch, support them.
Yet lifetime member of the club, Graham Watton, says the NZRU has to change its approach, or grassroots rugby will die.
They've got to get away from the top level and let's bolster up from the bottom. Because once it goes at the bottom, the whole thing's going to fall over.
He believes emphasising high school level rugby is essential. In Pairoa, player numbers dropped from around 900 at primary school to just half that by high school. Pairoa College first 15 prop Tony Harrison says they have to work hard to find enough money to keep the team afloat.
Smaller towns like Pairoa, we don't have that much sponsors, so we've got to go out there and work for our own sponsors.
Lack of money is also the big issue for Pairoa West. They once produced an All Black, but now any top players are snapped up by the big cities with their big budgets, and locals aren't happy.
Rugby is still a marvellous thing. It ain't ever going to die because it is an important way of New Zealand life. But the rugby union's got to think smarter and put a little bit more emphasis into grassroots rugby where it really starts, where you can make your lifelong friends.
Grabbing a bite for lunch, Thames Valley rugby boss Kelly Plummer says money's not the only problem with today's game.
We just have to remember that it's a different social setting now, and that once you didn't have to market the game, it just happened automatically, because that's what people did in their local community. They didn't have to worry about working on Saturday. There were plenty of coaches.
Despite these issues, rugby remains a huge part of life in Pairoa, where the local club has survived for over 100 years.
The Kiwi dream to the rugby team, go overseas, play for the country.
The surviving Pairoa West team might not be playing for their country, but they're world famous right here, and staunch supporters are determined to keep our national game alive.
Well, that's the view from Rugby